Oh, oh my God. Oh. That is the last time I ever play any jokes on the Hulk, but I think I finally lost him.
I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Welcome to Joe's Geek Show, the video series we talk comics and the Immortal Hulk issue number 19. Written by Al Ewing with pencils by Joe Bennett, inks by Rui Jose and Bellardino Bravo, colors by Paul Mounts and Rachel Rosenberg, letters by VC's Corey Pettit, and cover by Alex Ross. The Immortal Hulk issue number 19 continues the fight between the Abomination and the Immortal Hulk. And what's really cool is this Abomination isn't just the normal, typical Abomination of Blonsky that we're used to from past Hulk stories. Instead, it is a mashup of the original Abomination that's been sort of fused to Rick Jones's A-Bomb version of the character. Which in typical Immortal Hulk fashion, as we've now gotten used to, there's a bit of a body horror element where you can see like both faces sort of melding outside of the Abomination body, and it's one just kind of like kill me, and the other one sort of like kill you as they're just spewing green bloody liquid from their mouth, and Lord, I love every single minute of it. And it's during this fight that the Hulk comes to find out that there's a little bit of xenomorph blood apparently inside this version of the Abomination, as when he punches him and he bleeds on him, it's acidic blood that this version of the Abomination has. And so Hulk is taken aback, sort of like, why am I not healing? As his hands just kind of melting in front of him, which I think was pretty awesome. Also in this story, you have Jackie McGee, who's teamed up with a transformed Betty Ross, who is a bit of a red She-Hulk, but also more of a harpy with talons and wings flapping, which we actually get to see her use, and boy, is it ever gruesome. And again, I love it. We also have in the beginning of this story a bit of a flashback sequence to before everything went all crazy and haywire, and we got to see General 14 when he was still a captain driving for General Ross. And it was refreshing to know that he wasn't always such a dick. So essentially the main focus of this story is while the Hulks are battling, Jackie and Betty are coming in to try to get close to the Hulks. And they come across some mercenaries who just shot an innocent woman, guessing that they were hired to take out any kind of witnesses. But when Betty gets a hold of them, like I was saying about the whole talents thing, she's doing everything. She's ripping off heads, she's gutting, she's clawing. And it's in this moment where Jackie McGee's sort of taken aback, like, oh my gosh, that's horrible. You could have just disarmed them. You could have you made them unable to fight, but you could have let them live. But while all this is going on, there's all these dialogue boxes of thoughts about Betty as she's talking about, this is her, this is who she is. And the story really leans into that, which I super like. So then when we come towards the conclusion of the book where the Hulk, he's pretty much down and out, the Abomination has all but defeated him, like the Immortal Hulk, his eyes are even gouged out, and he hears Betty's voice, but he hears that it's distorted, but still it's a familiar voice, so he thinks, okay, it's cool, I'm saved, Betty, help me. And instead, Betty Ross, as this red She-Hulk bird monster, reaches into the Hulk's chest, pulls out his heart, and consumes it. All the while the Hulk's just shouting, Betty, I thought you were my friend, help Hulk, help me out. And I'm just, wow, this book was it just perfectly encapsulates every single thing that I love about Al Ewing's writing on the Immortal Hulk. I mean, this is easily my favorite Marvel book going on right now. I believe even I had it in my top of last year's best of 2018 comic books, not just over across Marvel, but just comic books in general. Al Ewing is just absolutely crushing it in this book. I mean, even in current, the Immortal Hulk is actually outselling Batman, which is no small feat because Batman is such a huge book, which just goes to show you how amazing and awesome this current Hulk run absolutely is. And I gotta give it up to the artwork too. I mean, the pencils, the inks, the colors, everybody that I had mentioned prior to is just absolutely nailing it in this book as well. Because without good artwork, the writing would just be, well, a regular book. And that's one of the best things that I love about this book is also the artwork, because from the time this book started until now, the body horror has just grown immensely. I mean, it started off crazy and then it just got more and more and more insane as time went on. And then in this book was probably the craziest, most insane one yet, for all of the grotesque gore that my horror-loving self is always craving. In the end, Immortal Hulk, great artwork, great story, great everything, amazing, amazing, amazing. You should be reading this book. Go out and buy it. If you're not collecting Immortal Hulk, start with this issue, go back down the list, get some trade paperbacks if you have to. You will not regret it if you want some Hulk goodness. If you've already read the Immortal Hulk issue number 19, I would love to know what you thought about it. Please definitely leave your comments in the comment section below. And if you like this video, I would love you if you'd smash that like button. It really helps me as well as the video and the channel out and the whole YouTube algorithm. And hey, if you're not subscribed, why don't you click subscribe, hit that notification bell, share this video with some friends, and I'll hopefully be seeing you in the next video. All right, take care, have a great day, and as always, stay geeky.